Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job on this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Scanning the field. It's Hawkins. Receiver makes the catch. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
Quarterback still with the football.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get first downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, but the Sooners, when they want to be able to run the ball, you know they're going to run it. You still can't stop that offensive line and a great dynamic back. So good job here by the Sooners. Move the sticks.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Important 2nd down play coming up.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT makes it 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. Return man decides to signal fair catch. Rush set it down for the offense. First down. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. He's found some room with the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
Here's the second down play. Back to pass. It's Hawkins. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
The Sooners with 1st and 10 here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That's reeled in. It's Jordan. Breaking free at the 35. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Empty backfield on 2nd and short. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma. So they find the reliable tight end. He makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, got a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Gets the first and still running. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening that. Spot the ball to 22.
A quarterback who's shifty and creative on their feet is what we've seen from quarterbacks out of Norman over the most recent years, going back to guys like even Baker Mayfield, but especially Kyler Murray, Jalen Hurts, what they could do running and throwing the football, puts so much pressure on the defense because you're not quite sure what they're doing with the football until they take off with that speed. Makes it tough to defend.
Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. Throw to the corner of the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, not right through. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you're starting to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in it. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Boy, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. At the 10. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. A much-needed score, trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
And he knocks through the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? The short completion to the tight end. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, when they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. The Sooners will have to kick this away. And he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? From deep in their own territory, looking to throw the ball. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. He'll field the punt. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback keeps it here. Tackled, but first down.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
Dropping back, it's Hawkins. And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
The pocket breaking down, and he's brought down there.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on this scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone, but the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This quarterback on fire today.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in this football game.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point is good. It's a 3-touchdown lead now, 28-7. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. This one will be fair caught. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Fires this one deep middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position.
Well, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Bulldozing his way past tacklers. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn. And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
There's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And the Sooners will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner will be brought down. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime. They cut into this lead. The backs got it. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Looks like Auburn will have the 1st down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That's a bullet over the middle. Deep shot, caught inside the 15. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
To throw, it's Hawkins. Under heavy pressure, takes a shot as he throws the ball. The pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Just what they wanted. They've got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
Receiver makes the catch. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it second and short. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And the defender will step out of bounds after the pick to wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. First down, looking to throw the football. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Auburn.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Got him. He's sacked.
Just complete domination here by this Auburn defensive lineman, able to come up with that sack. And just think about it over the years since you and I have been doing college football. Well, way back, the guys that Auburn's had, like Andre Bruce, such an electrifying pass rusher off the edge. Tracy Rocker, more from the inside. Nick Fairley, another guy that could dominate. Boy, Auburn's had some great ones.
Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
A tough situation with the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Auburn offense trots back onto the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pulls it in. It's Simmons.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
He's going to hand this off. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. They're going to run it. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, Tigers. And they go in front here in the second half.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
P&T is good, so they're up by a touchdown, 35-28. There's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Grab down the middle. It's Jordan. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. You get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Hey, it's a game. You get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. And the back gets the football. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Third down after that running play. Can he make it to the marker? And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. The Sooners will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
What a touchdown here by this offense. I'm going to tell you something. This is what separates the men from the boys right here as a quarterback. He knows he's going to get hit. Looks downfield, keeps his eyes focused, makes the throw, takes the hit, and they get the touchdown. Beautiful.
And the extra point was up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Handoff to the right side. Stopped right there at the line with no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Quarterback keeps the football.
Well, there's the defense stepping up and making a nice play. Let's face it, this quarterback has been tough to deal with. He's been able to run and pick up some good yards, but this time the defense is in position and they tack one for a loss.
First down loss sets up second and long from the 11. To the air, it's Hawkins. Checks this down to the running back. Ball carrier tackled there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
And that sets up a return. And the returner is brought down. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. The guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Down he goes. A sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game through. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. He'll take a deep shot. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Going the other way, can they catch him? Across the 40. Inside the 20. Physical run breaks through a tackle. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Offense facing second and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. He's swarmed by the defense.
Hey, if I'm the coach right now at this point in the game with a chance to kick a field goal within my field goal kicker's range, I take the points and take the lead and rely on my defense to win the game. But hey, it's up to you. If you want to be aggressive, go for it.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Hits the running back in the flat. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Short throw complete to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
That's a good job here at staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. Quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Sooners keep the football on the move. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
This quarterback right now is throwing in sync. That's 3 throws on this drive to start things off. 3 completions and a nice gain there.
Looking to throw it deep. And it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They jump in front here in the 4th.
I think the quarterback does a great job of looking through all of his progressions. Nobody's there. He finds the back out of the backfield. Nobody picks him up. He's able to catch the ball and then find his way into the end zone.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. And the kickoff will be returned. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here, but they got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and he can't quite come up with it. That would have been huge. Brings up 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, and you've got to come up with a 1st down.
So late in this 4-point game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. The pass rush closing in. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Had a nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long. And the quarterback will take a knee. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. And the Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. And the coverage team downs the ball right there. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Here we go. Crucial situation. They've got time to run a few plays. The defense can't. And he lofts it deep over the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Auburn. to take the lead in the final minute. Now the crucial PAT to stretch the lead to a field goal. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on? Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And they'll take a knee here, not wanting to spend time on a return. They'll start at the 25. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaks loose at the 40. And the offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining.
Well, there you go. You saved your best scramble of the day for a bit of a situation in the fourth quarter, and you pick up the first. I mean, you don't want to use that early in the game, right? You want to make sure you save it for the exact moment and the key time and key moment in the game, and that's what he did. Although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way, but a great job of using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing it was time to go.
And the second effort there will earn him the first down. And a timeout taken by the offense, 18 seconds on the clock. See what the call is on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Hawkins trying to extend the play. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
Boy, this young man is doing everything he can to keep his team in this game, and this play checks all the boxes. Need a first down? Check. Get out of bounds and stop the clock? Check. Avoid himself getting a big hit? That's a big check.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. That's caught. It's Jordan. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. So now we're going to have a crucial field goal attempt coming up. This to deadlock the game here in the final minute. And that is no good. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.